I did everything they said that was going to make me happy. I built a career. I got my own place. I went on solo trips like a pro, the best hotels, flying business, you name it, right? The works. And I stayed independent, but no one told me about how lonely I was going to be on those trips. Being successful looks really good on the outside, but and I'm proud of everything that I did. Don't get me wrong. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm very proud of all of my accomplishments, but it was very lonely. I feel very lonely all the time. Success doesn't check in on you when you're spiraling at home. Doesn't check in with you when you're having a bad day. Doesn't check in with you or just when you miss your family back home. Don't get me wrong. Being strong got me very far in my career, and I'm very proud of everything that I've done, but I'm done pretending that I'm okay, because I'm not.
Okay. I'm done pretending that I'm okay because I'm not. These are the videos that women should pay attention to, because these are the women being honest. These are the women, by the way, I don't know how old she is, but she's probably in her early 30s somewhere. She followed everything that society, feminism, modern women told her to do. And she's on it. She's not Chelsea Handler. She's not sitting here saying, do what I did. It's amazing. And I had 3 one-night stands last week and I feel amazing and looking like who did it in Rant, right? And she's not doing that. She's telling you, I did the career. I got my own place. I took the girls' trips. I paid my own bills, and I got every definition of success that society told me would feel good. And I'm lonely. And that's a very, very honest, vulnerable thing for her to do. And good on you, whoever you are. I don't know your name, but good on you for doing it, because people need to hear that. And what struck me about this that's so interesting is, if you think about it, everyone, men, women, when they're young, are all told the same thing, right? And I thought about this about my own life. We're all told the same thing, like get into a good school, right? Get good grades, get into a good college, go to a good college, do really well, get that good internship, get a good internship and then get a good job and get your own apartment and be able to pay your own bills and climb the ladder of whatever that is to success and increase your salaries and get your own car and be able to, be independent and financially take care of yourself. Everyone's told the same story. There's no distinction between what women and men are told. And yet men and women are completely different. Our hormones are different. Our biology is different. Women have this window of opportunity when you can, give birth much more easily and get pregnant much more easily. That's completely ignored in this advice. Our hormones are different, so that different times of the month we need more rest. We're not, testosterone. We're like this, right? Women have a completely different makeup. And because of that, we want and thrive in different situations, right? So why isn't the advice different for women? And if you look at it, everyone is being told to follow a masculine path, one that will boost masculine hormones, testosterone, one that will increase masculine energy, one that will, it's all male advice, but it's being given to women and we follow it, right? I did it, went to school. Went to college. Why did I go to college? Why? I didn't have I want to be like that. I was like, I don't know. That's what you do, right? Get good grades. Why? Why was I so focused on getting an A and everything? I graduated with a 4.0. Who gives a shit? Who really gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit? I wanted to lay out in the sun and look pretty is the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. Let's be honest. I wanted to rest. I'm a woman. I didn't feel that drive that was imposed on me. The should do. Right? You should do this and then go to grad school. I went to grad school because it was free, but then you got to get a good job. I remember I got the first job at an insurance company and there was this perception of how could you leave this job, including by my members of my family, men and women. How could you leave this job? And I was like, because I don't want to work this hard. I don't want to travel for work and I don't want to I don't want to do this. It felt wrong to me. And yet this is what you're supposed to do. This is what everyone's supposed to do, as if men and women are the same. We're not the same. We're not the same, because guys wake up at 32 and they don't have eggs to worry about. I have less eggs, and they don't have a biological clock in the same way that we do. Yes, men encounter different problems with fertility as well as they age, right? It's optimal for men and women to have babies younger. It just is, but it's different. There is a window for women that makes way more sense biologically, objectively so, and we all ignore it. And I just thought about all of these women following this path. And I'm like, does no one realize, even in the conservative space, right? And I come from the conservative space. There's no attention. People will say men and women are different, but they will not actually act on what that means, because all the women are boss babes, right? They're all hosting their own shows, president of the company. The masculine energy is like oozing out of them. They're not taking care of their own kids at home. They've got the nanny. There's no time. They're not, they'd be highly insulted if you suggested they would, benefit from making some sourdough bread instead of being on air from 9 to 11 a.m. and twisted about live news and stomach in knots and drinking a boatload of coffee and I'll pop a Xanax later when I go home. So it's not just liberal conservative. This is everywhere. And I would invite people, dads, I'm talking to you because you have a big impact. Moms too. When you have your children, think about when you have a little boy, you have a little girl, they're different from the beginning and they're different as they grow. And maybe the advice that's given should be different. Why is everyone told to follow a path that builds up masculine energy? Does that make sense to you? Really sit and think about it. Men and women aren't the same. They're not the same. The path shouldn't be the same. And what they flourish in will absolutely be different, which is why you have men that thrive on stress. Many of them do. Most of them do. And that corporate ladder is like, it's like an adrenaline boost. And you have women drinking wine and popping Xanax all night long in the same circumstances because they're not wired for it. Instead, that doesn't make you worse than a man. It doesn't make you lesser. It makes you a woman trying to be a man and burying yourself in the process, just to know. Because I made the mistakes too, man. I wish I could go back and just be true to what I felt on the inside. Get that sunshine and sleep and rest and look pretty, honey, if that's what you want to do. I'm telling you, man. All right. I love you all.